Everybody, welcome to Lay Good Eats, and today honey we are gonna make a stuffed chicken breast, so let's get to it. And so here are just some of the items that we are going to be using for seasoning. I'm not quite sure if I'm going to use this yet, but we will see. We definitely don't want to make our stuff too salty, but I think I'm going to prefer the fresh crushed pepper over the ground one, but we will get to it. But these are different seasonings. I know for sure I'm definitely using all of these. So if we want to take a quick look at everything there. Then we're also going to use some of this Hidden Valley Ranch seasoning mix and then cheese, of course. So let's get started, guys. So we also have our chicken breast here, which I did cut some pockets into. So we cut pockets into the chicken breast because that's how we're going to stuff it. Alright, so we have just 1/8 ounce of cream cheese in here. So I'm just gonna make sure this is already softened. Can you guys get a good look here? I'm gonna go ahead and put some Worcestershire sauce. Gotta say that slow. Maybe like a tablespoon. All right, and we're gonna go ahead and put some of this in there. I'm actually gonna use the whole packet. We're not gonna add any salt to this. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that in there. We're gonna put a little bit of chives in there as well. That's about it there. And we're gonna do some fresh pepper. Here, I'm almost out. Yeah. All right, and let me get some lemon juice. It's coming out really slow, so I promise I didn't put a lot in there. So we're gonna put a little bit of thyme in there. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right, let's mix this together. It smells good already, you guys. So let me mix this a little bit more off camera. You guys can take a look at that. I'm gonna mix it a little bit more off camera so I can kind of, you know, put my oomph into it. All right, guys, so we have it all mixed up. I actually end up adding in another 8 ounces of cream cheese because it looks like we're gonna have more guests. So good thing I had some chicken left over, but so we are going to, oh, and when I added in the other ounce of cream cheese, I also added in, you know, more Worcestershire and more of the other ingredients that, you know, you saw previously. So we're gonna go ahead and pour in some sharp cheddar. And I'm a cheese girl, so this is really like preference as far as how much cheese you want to pour in there. This is a 8 ounce bag, so I poured in about 6 ounces of it. Okay, and then we're just gonna kind of like mix that in there like so. Now, because this is one more thing I have to add in here. I have to add in a little bit more ranch mix that I did not. I just don't want it to be, you know, too salty. So I'm gonna mix this in there really good. And also, before you start mixing in these ingredients, you do want to preheat your oven to 350. So be nice and ready for your chicken. All right, so this looks like a good mix here. I don't know, maybe let's just add in the other 2 ounces. Yum, can never have enough cheese, okay? So I will definitely list all the ingredients and the amounts so you guys won't be confused. All right, so now that that's good and mixed, we're gonna go ahead and get ready to stuff our chicken. So let's get ready for that. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and spray some of this oil in here. You can use olive oil. I don't like the taste of olive oil, so I prefer not to use it, but just spray this pan so our chicken can be nice and good. And we are going to make sure your hands are washed because you're definitely going to be touching on these things. So here is our chicken. And we're going to take some of that filling and then kind of push it off in there. Yummy. Okay. So see how that's in there? And then we're going to take a toothpick and kind of close that in. All right, so in there, like I said, we're going to go ahead and put some toothpicks in there. We just want to make sure it doesn't like bust wide open while we're trying to wait for all that yummy goodness to kind of cook in there. All right, I think that's sealed pretty good. That's one of our beauties, and then we will do the rest. All right, you guys, now that we have the chicken stuffed, we're gonna go ahead and season those bad boys on both sides. And then we're gonna put it in the oven. We're gonna wait for that goodness to come on out. We're gonna make the sides as well. I don't recommend, the chicken is kind of like hefty itself with all the cheese. So I just recommend something like some string beans or some broccoli, something, whatever you choose to add on there, but definitely nothing with more cheese in it. We don't want to overdo it. I know we say we can never have too much cheese, but you don't want those problems. So let's definitely go ahead and get to seasoning. All right, so I'm definitely going to start with my lemon pepper seasoning because I want this chicken to be more lemony than anything. So we're definitely gonna pop this flavor on there. I wish I had more lemon, and that's always like good. All right, and then we're gonna also throw some sea salt on there, just a tad bit, because we have that lemon pepper on there, so we don't want to overdo it. All right, and then you guys, I'm definitely going to throw some parsley on there. That's more for decoration than anything. And we're gonna throw sprinkle a little paprika on there for color, all right? Because I don't know if you guys ate the ones at Ruth Chris, but they're nice and crispy because they have that skin on there. Oh, and it's so amazing. All right. So we already, let's see. So I do have some all-purpose. This is salt-free. So we're gonna put a little sprinkle of that on there too. I could have actually used this more so than the paprika for the coloring. All right, and then we're gonna go ahead and flip them over so we can season both sides. All All right, so we are just gonna flip these bad boys over and then we're gonna season the other side like so. What I didn't show was that I did put onion powder on there. Can't believe I almost forgot that, but I definitely would have tasted if I did. So yeah, so we're gonna season it. I am gonna let these cook in the oven for just about an hour at 350 degrees. And you can watch all that goodness. I didn't capture it actually cooking. I was doing like too many things. I actually made 2 dinners because my kids were not going to eat the stuffed chicken. So I actually had to make a separate dinner. So totally forgot to record that part for you guys where it was cooking. But off to how I made the string beans and you'll see. Alright, so we are going to make some green beans. Everybody know how to make green beans. I like to make mine myself so I can put my own seasonings on them. Alright, believe it or not, guys, this is actually very easy. It's frozen Pain-O-Mine to my pot. This is like my favorite pot. She's been through some things, but she's been here for me. So we'll put the frozen peas into the pot. We want to put it on low because we want it to simmer and kind of get all of that goody good flavor, right? All right, you guys. So literally, some onion powder. All right. Put that in there, and because it's frozen, it is going to make some water, but we're still going to put like a little bit of water in there. So, and then a little bit garlic and herb. Splash that in there. A little bit of salt. A little salt. And a little pepper, guys. And then we're gonna add butter. We're gonna stir it up and we're gonna put the top on and let it simmer. So we added the butter. And then literally not even 1/4 of a cup of water in there, right? Gonna mix it up really good. My kids like sugar in theirs, so I just wait till it's almost cooked before I wait till I serve it to put sugar in theirs a little bit. Whatever makes the kids eat the green beans, right? All right, so we're gonna let this simmer. Alrighty, so here is our finished chicken. I hope you guys really enjoyed this.